First of all, nothing good in life ever comes by cheating or by misrepresenting yourself. Now, that could sound like a feel-good thing to say, like, nothing good ever comes from cheating the system. But it's actually quite accurate. Typically, people who swindle things and get little freebies and shit, it never really works out. I'll tell you. The reason why it's fucked up is because when you shirk on your work and you scam little shit, it completely stops the process of becoming a mature adult. Stop and consider that, like, we live in a society, in really one of the most affluent societies ever. You know, people call this a recession, and it's you know, so much better than it's almost ever been. So, if you can't succeed in this situation, you fucking suck. You're a fucking loser. And yet, the majority of people actually don't have the ability to climb up. And it's because they're fucking lazy and they want to take the easy way out. The penalty of laziness, the reason why they don't win, the reason why lazy people don't win is because they have to lie to themselves to preserve the behavior. They have to literally lie to themselves to preserve that behavior, because laziness is fundamentally an addiction. It's an addiction to this chilled out state where you don't have to think too hard. And it's an addiction to that. And I have watched brilliant people succumb to laziness and really ruin themselves over it. Because what happens, like, I've seen guys who worked really hard for a number of years and they get to a certain point and they're just done with it. They can't take it anymore. They can't take the grind, they can't take the hustle. And so they start to go, you know, I just think that I'm just at a certain point where I'm just not down for this anymore. And they start to look for ways to become like a leeching slug. And to, like, so basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to find some energy source that they can kind of just leech onto. Most people, it's very interesting, are handicapped so severely by laziness and wanting free handouts. It's crazy. I believe that laziness in general really ruins people's lives. It really does. The desire to be lazy. Now, this is a very fascinating thing because human beings have within them the desire to minimize time and energy and to maximize the value that they get in return. I have a dream that I just don't do shit and get paid. I have a dream that I take a pill and am super ripped. You know what? It goes even deeper. The people who do the dumb shit that I'm talking about really believe that what they're doing is right. They actually think the shit they're doing is cool. He believes that, so they have to lie to themselves. I've seen guys that won't put the work in to be successful, that create bizarre stories in their head about how people are holding them back. Like bizarre, intricate stories that to them, like, you can put them on a lie detector test and they're like, I'm being held back. I held me back. That motherfucker hold me back. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Here's the bottom line, okay? In life, there's generally a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. It's generally how it is, right? So it's like, if you're gonna try to get jacked in the gym, you could take steroids and mess up your body hormones and that kind of thing, or you can do it the slow way and actually build a body that actually responds and does what you want it to do and is healthy. You gotta have like a realistic perspective, build it up. And a lot of guys are like, well, I'm just too tired for that. It's just not appealing to me. I don't want to do this. Like, yeah, dude, you're gonna turn stupid though. You're gonna turn fucking dumb. Because you may not like pushing at your edge, but by the time you're like 45, you're gonna be one of those idiots you can't talk to. And they're gonna have gone off the edge. And believe me, once you go off like that, once you have, again, rationalization upon rationalization to rationalize the laziness, and you become addicted to that, you're gone. You're literally gone. They're not coming from reality. They're rationalizing, I just like to chill. It's a self-lie that they're creating to themselves that they have to perpetuate to stay in that emotion. Addiction is a powerful thing. I can promise you, anything you want to do, you could do it. But you gotta be patient, And you gotta like the small victories. You can't be like one of these little pussies whose brain does it all over the place, too unfocused, like, I didn't get this right away, I want that shit right away. The real happiness is who you become as a person, all right? It's who you become as a person. It's the values that you embody, the pride that comes from that, and the rational ability to think and have a clear state of mind. And to experience real happiness, not delusional happiness that's sustaining an addiction. You see the difference? Okay? So I'd encourage you guys to step up. I want you to think of it like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and to be successful, you have to have a more focused set of behaviors, walk a narrower road than most people. If you do that, you can have a lot of fun. You can experience real happiness, not some fucking bullshit. It's the real happiness that comes from something that's legit.